Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ifeoma Uche. So this is a get ready with me video and a story time video. Yes, I'm going to work and I decided I want to tell you guys a story about something that happened years ago in my life, like the scariest date I have ever been on. Like, I'm not even joking. This guy was legit scary. He nearly beats me up on the first date. It's not like I'm annoying though. I'm not annoying. So let's get to the story. But first, if this is your first time seeing this pretty face, please don't make it your last. Join my family by hitting the subscribe button down below. Also turn on your bell notification so when I upload amazing and interesting videos like this, you'll get it. And if you do like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if possible. Do share the video. Help my ministry. Okay? Let's get right to the video. So for my foundation, I'll be going in Motec. I'm going in Motec foundation. Yes. So let's start the story. Story. So I don't know. Everybody has this point in their life where they feel that like they're being too serious and they need to loosen up a little bit. Should I say everybody? Probably not everybody, but I was at that point in my life. I felt like I needed to loosen up in school. So I did my problem start too. Like, that's how my problem started. I went for this friend's birthday party one evening. So it was at the birthday party I met this guy. Like, let me tell you guys. First of all, it's not everybody that is dressed well with clean clothes and shoes that is complete upstairs. Do not be deceived. There are psychopaths roaming around. So I met this guy there, Sha. Then he came up with this kind of cheesy line. He came to meet with this cheesy like, can I buy you a drink? It was cute there, but now I'm analyzing it, like, seriously, the drinks were free, so what drink are you buying? But the same Sha, I indulged him. I told him yes. Then he came back with, I think, a bottle of Fairies, if I'm not mistaken. Either Fairies or Smirnoff Ice, I'm not exactly sure. So he came back with one, sat beside me, and we began talking. But the party was kind of noisy, Sha, so we decided, he told me, let's go to his car and continue the conversation. You know, the normal me, I don't see a possibility as to which I will meet someone in a few hours, even in 1 week, and I'm entering an enclosed place with him. But I accepted. We went to his car to talk. We sat down there. Like, I'm not even joking, guys. Like, we had good vibes. Like, the conversation was interesting. Like, for some reason, those people you just click with immediately. He fell under that category. That's what made it easier for me to say yes when he asked for a date the next day. I accepted. But then I gave him conditions. So I told him that I don't stay out late. Even though I'm trying to start a new phase in my life, like in the spirit of loosening up a little bit, I was not interested in staying out late. So I told him he had to come latest by 6 p.m. to pick me up because I needed to be back to my hostel by 9 p.m. at most. He accepted. For my concealer, I'll be going in with Zara Concealer and Highlights AZ10. So the next day came and it was time for the date. And I and this guy had our first issue. Yes. He called me by 5:30 and told me that he wouldn't be coming by 6 o'clock. That 6 o'clock was too early. And I am not a baby. I can stay out late. It's the audacity for me. Like, I don't understand. This was exact word. So like, I can't come out at 6:30, 6 o'clock. It's too early. Let's make it 7. Like, why? I should have picked up on that as a red flag and just taken off my clothes and stayed at home. But no, I indulged him. I accepted and decided we'll go by 7. Obviously, I didn't have a choice in the matter again. Apparently, he has seized the choice. By 7 o'clock, he called me again and told me he couldn't make it to my hostel. I should come out, pick a bike and come out to the school gates. I was like, why? You are mobile. Why can't you come and pick me from my hostel? Or is driving to my hostel going to finish your flow? Well, he was like, I should just come out. I should make effort to come out. This was red flag too. You would think I would change my mind at this point and not go anywhere, but no. I got dressed, picked a bike, and went to meet him at the school gate. It was when I got to the school gate, and like, I'm not even joking. So when I got to the school gate, I realized why he could not come out. Like, whew. Let me paint you a picture. So I'm going to be using a brown powder from my powder palette. Like, this powder palette has saved me on so many dates. Like, you can see most of the powders are almost finished, but I love you, baby. I love you. So I'll be using a brown powder from it. So I got to where the car was parked. It was a Toyota Camry. Like, I'm not very good with car models, but the car wasn't so big. It was a petite sized car. And can you imagine that 7 adults were already inside? Like, I'm not exaggerating. 7 grown-ups, 4 guys and 3 girls were inside our car, including the driver. So I was wondering at this point, where am I supposed to sit? There is the audacity for one of the guys there to suggest I sit on his leg. Sit down where? Sorry, say what? As who? Like, that was not even possible. So I pulled this guy aside, like, and told him the car is already crowded. Let's just take a public transport and just meet and go our way. But he was like, no, how can we do that? Like, he came out with his friends. It won't make sense for us to abandon them. At this point, I'm wondering, abandon who? It was never meant to be a quadruple date. It was supposed to be a you and I kind of outing. But now, I'm thinking, are we going on a date or are we going for a conference? Like, I didn't know what to do. So, since it was obvious I wasn't going to sit on his leg and he didn't want to move anywhere, one of the girls decided to stand up from her seat and she sat on one of the guys' other occupant's leg while I took that seat. Then we headed out for the kind dates. For my highlights, I'll be going in with Escalating loose powder. So we got to the pool side of one hotel where they play pool. Is it pool or snooker? I'm not exactly sure what it's called. Yeah, I think snooker. Where they play snooker. There were other people playing the game there, so it seemed they all knew each other because they were vibing and all, and I was the only person sitting down. I was kind of left out. And when the date had started though, and this guy was not giving me face. He was busy playing his snooker and having fun with his other guys, like creating news and screaming. And I was sitting down there quiet, like, who does that? Who brings a girl out on a date and just abandon her now? But apparently he does. So at this point, I had to just order a pack of Chivita to calm my boiling nerves. Like, I was enraged. I was so angry. Then this guy came back. He was like, why did you order soft drink? You should have ordered alcohol. Bruh, I don't understand. You had the effrontery, the audacity to invite a fine girl like me out and you didn't offer me a drink. Okay, I have ordered mine. You are telling me what to buy and what not to buy with my money. Like, are you normal? It's not enough to just leave. But no, I stayed. You know, after saying this, he didn't just go. He picked up a glass and poured out of my drink. It's official. That guy is shameless. He poured out of the drink he just condemned. After pouring the drink, you would think someone who is reasonable will sit down there and at least keep the girl he brought out company. But no, he poured out the drink and left, went back to where he was playing the snooker and continued his shenanigans. Oh, at this point, if it were to be a cartoon, you would see the smokes coming out of my ear. I was about to leave. Then one other person, a random person I met there. I don't even remember their names. That's how insignificant I just put them in. I don't remember their names. So one of them came and sat beside me and engaged me in a conversation. Okay, and at least I had someone to talk to at this point, so I was talking to him. Then this guy saw us from a distance and just breezed in. I call that breezing in. Then he came to where we were, so he was not like babe coming to sit close to me, put his hand over my shoulder. I was like, what's happening here? So the amount of babes he was saying, the other guy that asked him, like, guy, now your babe be this. Then he was quick to respond, Yes, that's my girl. Oh my god. Oh my, I immediately corrected him. What? Who is your girl? I don't know you. We just met. This is the first outing. We literally met yesterday. And you're calling me your girl. With all this rubbish you've been doing, you're giving yourself a position in my life. Like, how? I corrected him. I'm not your girl. I'm sorry. He was very shocked. I knew he was shocked. So I guess after he said that now, it made the other guy very uncomfortable. So he left. Can you imagine that the minute the guy left, he also left? Like, he went back to play the snooker. It's official. It's bad belly. Like, why? You don't want to keep me company. You don't want someone else to keep me company. Why? He actually left me. So I was basically on my own for the better part of that date. So I'm going to draw my brows and line my eyes off camera. I'll be right back. So I'm done with my brows and lining my eyes. I used Gentle Dove pencil liner for my upper eye, and I used a Mini Star gel liner for my lower eyes. So yes, where was I in the story? So once he left, at this point it was like some careless minutes past 9, and I really needed to. I told this brother that earlier at 9 o'clock I needed to be in my hostel. But then I signaled to him and told him I wanted to go. He was like, I should just calm down, that it's still early, we can still stay out. I didn't argue with him. The minute he said that, I left. I picked up my bag and started going. So in the process of going now, one of the guys there, they're like, guy, your babe don't go. Ah, God. That statement, your babe, it's so irritating to me. Like, why? Why do they have to associate me with him? So he ran after me. He was like, why am I going? I should not do this to him. I'm trying to embarrass him in front of his friends. Seriously? I told him. He was like, okay, I should please help him save face and come back inside. I will soon go. So I gave him 5 minutes. I'm going back inside. If he's not done by 5 minutes, I'm out. So we went back inside. Shortly after, we packed up. We're about to go. Then the driver began dropping everybody at their houses and the bus stops to make things easier, because it was late already. And I schooled in Anambra State. 9 o'clock is like 12 midnight in most states. In Anambra State, it's pretty dark. So dropping everybody. At this, did I just say 9 o'clock? It was like 11 already, like after 10 to 11 when the driver was dropping everybody. So we got to a house around, let's say, to 11. I remember clearly, to 11. Then the driver was about to drive into the compound. And like, I don't understand. Why you people entering the compound? I've not gotten to my hostel yet. He's like, just calm down. I want you to spend the night here. Is he serious? Hey, Jesus Christ. When they say somebody's looking for slap, I was enraged. I was mad. For someone who has been annoying me all day, like this crowd, it was the audacity he had to think that I would even want to spend the night with him after the rubbish he has been doing. I para on his head. The driver now decided to salvage the situation by telling me, guy, just use my car and drop her home. Oh, did I tell you guys? He wasn't the owner of the car. It turns out that the car belonged to his friend. So you see why I say he's a psychopath. He's not just dumb. He's also a liar. So the friend and the girlfriend left. Where like 4 people left in the car. The friend, his girlfriend, and I and this guy. So once the friend and girlfriend left, so just he and I, we began driving. We've not even gotten out of that estate, that road. I don't know what distracted him, but he drove into the gutter and the right front tire broke, like bent in a way and got broken. Then at that moment, I saw a new person in him. Like, the guy was hitting the steering. No, it's your fault. Huh? Like, no jokes, I was scared. I saw frustration, I saw aggression, I saw anger, like the way he was hitting that steering. Then he came out of the car, slammed the door, and thought to look at the leg that was damaged. He kicked it. I'm not joking, guys. I was legit scared. First of all, it's late at night. I was in an unfamiliar area with a stranger I had just met for, like, I met the previous day, like 24 hours. I was with him. He was displaying this level of aggression and he was low-key blaming me for the damage of the car. I had to choose my movements right and my words carefully. Like, believe me, if it was possible to just disappear from that place, I would have done it. If it was possible for him not to hear me breathe, I would have done it, because I felt like this guy was just going to turn and slap me. The way he changed, the way he was hitting that car, it felt like he wanted to hit me. So he turned back and entered the car. He was so angry. He was like, it's your fault. You should have just spent the night when I told you to do that. You know, the first time he made this statement, there was this level of confidence I had in me when I was telling him no. Like, he should take me home, the anger. But trust me, at that moment, I wasn't feeling angry. I highlighted my face with technique Get Gorgeous. I wasn't angry at that moment. The anger had been replaced with fear. Please, I didn't want to just kill me and bury me there. And justice for a former. No, I'm not interested in that. So I'm not proud of this though, but I had to switch. Tactics. This was no longer anger. I started calling this guy baby. I'm like, oh baby, like, I'm so sorry, you're right, I should have spent the night there, but the thing is, I didn't plan for it. I wasn't prepared. You should have given me a heads up that I was going to spend the night. I had to say what I felt he was going to hear. We were alone on a dark road. So as we're having that conversation, Lord God, being who he is, decided to send a keke to drop somebody at the junction. The junction was not so far from the road. I could see the junction clearly. So when I saw the keke drop the person, before the keke man could go, I jumped on the guy's steering and honked the car to call the keke's attention. I told him, no baby, I have to go right now, but I promise I'll call you back, and tomorrow I will spend the night. Before he could say no or Jack Robinson, I jumped out of the car and ran to the keke. When I got there, my heart was beating. Like, I just told the keke drop to my hostel. I paid him, got to my bed, I laid down, and I was thinking of my life. Can you imagine that this guy didn't call me that day to know if I had gotten home safely or not? Because I got to my hostel by after 11 in Oka, and he didn't bother calling to know if I was safe at home. Well, it's not like I would have picked the call, but still, so it'd be nice for him to call. Some weeks after, I ran into this guy again at the bank. Yes, in school. I ran into him at the bank, and he was not like, you abandoned me and this and that. And I was just looking at him. All I could see was psycho, liar, and like, oh no, that guy looks like someone who would constantly beat his girlfriend and beat his wife. And hell no. What? Who are you to think you can beat me up? So anytime I see him, then in school, I will always give him the notion like, oh, I'm so sorry, I lost your number this. Oh, I'm so sorry, I will call you. I don't know, I always had this fear whenever I was around him, because I saw something in him that night that was not friendly. I'm able to tell this story that because I've changed states, and it's been like 2 years or 3. Yeah, so I'm sure he has directed his obsession to someone else. If I get into details as to how scary this guy was in the course of my stay in school after knowing him, that will be a story for another day, because right now I'm very late for work. So, moral lesson I learned from the story: don't say yes to going out on a date to someone like 24 hours after meeting them. That is why getting to talk, like talking on the phone and getting to know them, is very essential. So you know if this person is a psychopath, to run away. And vexing money is very essential. Assuming I didn't have my vexing money, I don't know what I would have done that day. I would have been dependent on that foolish. I don't want to use the word foolish. I would have been dependent on that young man, and probably I would have been forced to spend the night in that house. Only God knows what would have happened. But let's thank God for what did not happen. So yes, that's the story. I'll be right back. Let me put on my wig and change to my work attire. So guys, I've officially come to the end of the video. I hope you liked it and had fun with me getting ready with me for work, and also enjoyed my story time. If you liked it, please don't forget to give me the thumbs up, and also subscribe. Please subscribe, help my growth by hitting the subscribe button down below. Also turn on your bell notification, so when I upload amazing videos like this, you will not miss out. I really hope to see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye for now.